Glad to have you back. And away from the African scene to the foreign scene, Syrian government forces have been accused of dropping barrel bombs containing chlorine from helicopters on a suburb of Aleppo, injuring about 80 persons. Volunteer emergency workers say people suffered breathing difficulties after an attack on Sukari area. The UN-led inquiry concluded last month that the government had used chlorine on at least 2 occasions. The Syrian government has also denied using chemical weapons. It comes as Syrian opposition leaders met in London on Wednesday to launch a new plan for a political transition to try to end the 5-year civil war. The umbrella group representing opposition factions, the High Negotiations Committee, will be hosted by UK Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. Foreign ministers from the Friends of Syria group of the countries which have supported the rebellion against President Bashar al-Assad will also attend. And now Australia will offer more help to Southeast Asian countries to prevent terror attacks across the region. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull is set to discuss security with other leaders at the ASEAN summit in Laos. Mr. Turnbull has signaled he would like to expand Australia's counter-terrorism arrangements with Indonesia, Malaysia and other neighboring countries. It comes after the so-called Islamic State threatened lone wolf attacks in Sydney and Melbourne. Mr. Turnbull said that such a threat should be taken seriously after IS suffered losses on battlefields in Iraq and Syria. The Australian government is taking measures to prevent foreign fighters who could be recruited from Southeast Asia and Australia, and Mr. Turnbull is urging for more intelligence sharing. He named the 2002 Bali bombings as an example of the danger posed to the region. The attacks killed 202 people, including 88 Australians and 27 Britons. We'll now move on to Mino Rishamone for some sports updates. Do stay with us.